Hey, it's Adam from CollectionDX, and today I'm reviewing Revoltech's VF-1A Super Valkyrie. This is technically the red Skull Squadron paint scheme from Macross Do You Remember Love. This comes courtesy of HobbyLink Japan, where honestly I do most of my Japanese toy shopping, and we thank them for the sample. So let's just dive right into it. And as you can see, the detail is excellent. Nice panel lines sculpted in there. The skull logo here is painted on really nicely too. I must say the quality of the paint in the application is really sharp on this one. You know, I would presume, like most mass production toys, you know, occasionally a bum one gets out. But I've had very good luck with the quality and the fit and finish in all the Revoltechs I have previously owned, most of which have been reviewed by Josh B. So be sure to check his reviews. For accessories, of course, you get the super armor, which he has on, or it has on right now. You get one of the classic Revoltech stands with their patented Revoltech joint. This goes right into the back of the nose cone, and you can aim it in any direction. You get 4 if you count the one that's on his hand right now. Hands, a fist, a straight hand, the open hand, and of course a gun pod hand. Left hand comes with basically closed fist, holding the gun in the always anime cool hand spread. They give you another piece of the stand, which, you know, honestly for the Valkyrie I may not use as very much. It's kind of a piece I keep in the box, but I'll show it to you anyway. It goes here. It's basically at a slight angle, and there is a foot peg in that. So basically you can pose the figure on this in sort of a leaping fashion as opposed to a full-blown flying portion. You get 4 missile pods. I don't use these myself. I tend not to like the missile pods on it in Batroid mode with the wings out, but I know that's a popular look with a lot of fans. This is a piece, a little bit of part swap, and if you want to put the gun on his forearm, you've got to take out the middle section of the barrel and replace it with this little piece here. And then this peg right here goes right into his arm. And just to show you, he does indeed, you can remove the super armor. And just to show you a sense of scale, voila, the Revoltech, Toynami's 1/100th, Bandai 155, or 155th for those who like to nitpick, and of course 148. And Faden. Ta-da! So in classic Revoltech fashion, of course, it's got copious amounts of articulation. If you've never owned a Revoltech before, basically it's kind of their thing. They tend to focus on making their figures look anime accurate. As you can see, he's about the scale of a Star Wars guy. Full range of motions, twists, the feet click, you know. Twist the weight. I thought this was a particularly nice detail. He actually clicks and rotates at the chest. Let me get his arm out of the way so you can see. Which makes to really be able to get him in some fantastic poses. I mean, really, hands down, better than any superposable 1/100 scale. Any variation I have really ever seen of the Valkyrie. Now, of course, I've got things so cockeyed I can't stand them up. Beautifully jointed, full range of motion in all the limbs. If you pull too hard on something, it'll come off, but you can always put it, slides right back on. Nice and tight though, it's very hard to pull things off. Nice. Revoltech figures rule. They do a nice job. I mean, if you're looking for something to be able to really kind of pose them in some great action poses, you need a Revoltech figure. Of course, they also include a very cool stand. They actually, like I showed you in the other segment, give you a couple. I prefer this one because, of course, you can get some really crazy poses going. Hang on, let me bend that down one so I can get in there better. And voila. Let me scoot up just a little bit. Nice solid. Stand is very well made, I'm happy to report. You have no fears about little ball cups and sockets breaking walking away from this 20 minutes after having just put it on display. And there we go. I'm not trying to make them look pretty, I'm just trying to show you the crazy, insane poses you can do with these guys. Really, the imagination's the limit. You can stand, get some nice barrel rolls. If you check out the review, I did some nice pictures too, and he'll stay sitting there. Did a nice job. I'm very much happy with these. Now I'm going to beg the makers of the fine Revoltech product to please not do 5,000 variations of Do You Remember Love paint schemes. Absolutely, use this opportunity to make some stuff that hasn't been done in a while. You know, I know a lot of fans really gotta go gaga over some of the ancillary Valkyries that have only appeared on screen for a second. I get that, but for heaven's sakes, please make Bad Guy Mecha. I'm begging you folks, please make it. These are begging to be set up with Centrand and Meltrand mecha in combat scenes. This whole line honestly begs that you do it. So, absolute winner. I really can't suggest you go get one enough. Go now. Go to Hobby Link Japan and get yours today.